Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are talking about the Colourpop Limoncello palette. I decided to purchase this palette because of nostalgic reasons. I was in Capri, Italy a few years back for vacation and I took a limoncello shot in Capri, and I'm not a drinker or anything like that. I don't like alcohol in general, but I had a very interesting experience with limoncello, so I had to get this palette. But besides this palette, I decided to also pick up the eyeshadow sticks. I only purchased 2 out of the 4, and I didn't care for their cream blushes or lip glosses or anything like that because I have too many of that in my makeup collection to go through, and I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes as well. I feel like I don't need another eyeshadow palette, but I can always do more with neutral eyeshadow palettes. First of all, can we just appreciate this packaging? It's just Colourpop just can't do no wrong with their designs on their collection. So far I haven't found one dud yet, but this is such a gorgeous looking palette. And every time I look at this palette, it really takes me back to Capri because I remember walking around the town and everything, it's like literally decked out in lemons and this type of pastel blue on their like walls and murals. It was just so picturesque. But in any case, as usual, let's go over the process of my eye makeup look today, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions about this palette at the end of the video. So first of all, I like the fact that this palette comes with a mirror, and I like that these eyeshadow pen sizes are much bigger than their usual eyeshadow palettes. So I have the Hocus Pocus. So just to give you guys the size difference, this is the Hocus Pocus eyeshadow palette, and this is the Limoncello one, and you can just tell that these pen sizes are twice as big compared to the Hocus Pocus one. And that's another reason why I decided to buy this palette. And the biggest reason I had to get this palette was also because they don't have any pressed glitters within this eyeshadow palette, and that's just, you know, that's like the icing on that cake for me. It's just like, okay, I need to have this. For my transition shade, I went in with Semi-Fredo, and this is described as matte neutral suede. So with a fluffy blending brush, I decided to use this color and place that all over my crease, and it took a lot of time to build up this color. I feel like this color is not very pigmented, but this color it's also very buildable. It doesn't have any kickback or fallout or anything like that, so I appreciate this color for a great transition in shade. Next, I went in with the Grotto. This is described as matte deep terracotta shade, and it is much warmer compared to Semi-Fredo. So I decided to warm up my crease shade with the Grotto, and this shade performed much better than Semi-Fredo. It has no kickback or fallout or anything like that, and it's just, the pigmentation of this is so much better, and I love this warm brown shade. Now, I always like to do a smoky eye look, so I decided to go in with Vespa, and this shade is described as rich matte charcoal brown, and this is the only deep shade within this palette, and this is a perfect shade just to smoke out any of your eye makeup look. So Vespa is a cool tone deep brown shade, and I love shades like this to just smoke out my outer corners. So for the lid shade, I was really debating between this shade called Fly Girl and this really nice yellow shade called Serenade, but then I went in with Capri, not because of its name, but because I don't really play with lime green shades like this. So this shade is described as metallic deep lime, and this is such a gorgeous shade. I was just in awe when I placed it down on my eyes. You guys are not ready for the swatch. So honest to God, green used to be my favorite shade when I was a little girl, but I think it's making a comeback right now. But I love that metallic green shade. It's just like, I feel like it's dual chrome in a way, because it shifts to like light yellow, but then again green and some light. So this is such a gorgeous shade. This is probably my favorite shade within this palette. Capri is a really nice one. So for my inner corners, I decided to use one of the shadow sticks in Cool Breeze, and it is a very nice pale yellow gold color. So of course, being the extra person that I am, I decided to go in with Serenade on top of the Cool Breeze shadow sticks, and this shade is described as pale metallic lemon. So placing Serenade on top of Cool Breeze shadow sticks, it just makes my eye makeup look even more intense, and I love the way that it looked in my inner corner. So it's just gorgeous. And then for my bottom lower lash line, I decided to go back in with Vespa on the outer corners, and in the middle I decided to go back in with San Alfredo just to blend out the shades a little bit more. And then I use a little bit of Capri as well on my bottom lower lash line, just to match my top lids, just to make things even. And then I decided to use this blue shadow stick as my waterliner for my lower bottom lash line. And this is in Style and Ease, and it's just a gorgeous matte navy blue color. And I was gonna go back with the only blue shade within this palette called La Fasta. This is described as matte dusty denim, but I didn't. I will swatch this for you guys regardless. I'm pretty sure most of you guys are curious about how this shade compared to like the shadow stick. So compared to the liner, this is like a pale blue shade. It's just so much lighter than the actual stick. But regardless, both of these blue shades within this collection are just so gorgeous, and it's not like anything I have in my makeup collection. So my overall thoughts on Limoncello palette is a surprising one, because I didn't think much of this palette. I only got it for honestly nostalgic reasons, but I am learning to appreciate the yellows and blues. I'm normally the type that strays away from colorful eyeshadows. It's just not my thing, but I would definitely wear this look out in public. Honestly, I really am surprised with the outcome of this look using this palette. I actually watched a lot of YouTube videos on this palette, and I was not happy with any of the outcome of these yellow harsh looks that some of the YouTubers have done. I'm just not a fan of it, but I feel like if you avoid using all of these yellows combined together, it can look pretty flattering. So that's my final thoughts on that. With these eyeshadow sticks, I didn't really thought much about them, but they are really good, and I should have picked up all 4 of these, but I might pick up the other 2 next time. but I like the colors that I have picked out because I was trying to look for an inner corner shade, which was the lightest yellow one, and then the blue one just to tight line, and it's just a perfect shade to tight line. So I am pretty impressed with this collection. I hope you guys enjoy my review and little demo on this Limoncello palette. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Bellas.